Hi there everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So, recently, I've been feeling nostalgic for a load of television I watched for the first time during my time at university. One such show was Steven Universe. I remember binging the entire first season in a couple of days and it having some truly memorable plots. One of the more overlooked ones being Island Adventure. I would imagine most people would be discussing the incredible two-parter Mirror Gem, which introduced Lapis Lazuli to the show. Or the incredibly dynamic series finale Jailbreak, with an equally as memorable musical number performed by Garnet. As far as filler goes, Island Adventure does it right in an entertaining manner from start to finish. Unlike the majority of the plot-heavy episodes throughout the season, this one takes a step back and focuses on some of the side characters, as this plot essentially evaluates Lars and Sadie's rocky relationship and highlights what the pair mean to each other. Part of me wishes the writers went all out and just had them alone on the island. Say Steven warped them there by accident. He wasn't as in control of his powers as he would like to be. But then again, it would be a lot to do with just two characters, and I think Steven's appearance helps them to relay their emotions. Especially in Sadie's case, who can't seem to get through to Lars. Having Steven there to bounce off enables her to engage and verbalise her feelings more. While on the subject of warping, I think it was a tight and clever plot device to get them to the island. Having the story open with Steven finishing up a mission and proudly exclaiming his ability to maneuver the warp device is an excellent setup. As is the audience's knowledge of a gem creature they were hunting on that same island but couldn't find. It's good foreshadowing to the climax of the episode. I think the island as a setting aids so much to this plot too. Again, it connects to the statement from Lars of needing a change of scenery and allows the audience to view their lives away from the everyday norm. It strips away comforts and distractions and forces the pair to confront each other, and as a result, they grow better together. While from a visual viewpoint, all the vibrant colours and fluid animation reflects the warmer nature of the plot. Tonally, it's such an engaging slice of life setting in an unusual environment, which should sound contradictory and jarring, but works phenomenally well. I don't know, maybe it's just me and I have such a great love for island-based storytelling. Who's to say? Although, I think the island is the perfect setting for someone like Lars to soften up and even show a nicer side to himself, even if it's just for brief bursts throughout the plot. As I said earlier on, it's just the three of them in the middle of nowhere. There isn't technology or other people for him to show off to. There's no facade or stakes, just survive and try to have a nice time. It reflects through, and more than any point this season, Lars feels rounded as a person. As much as I love Lars and Sadie, I do think the kiss they share happens way too early in the TV series. This is what, 30 or so episodes in, and they're already at this point? I get that it's meant to reflect that they're both in an emotionally vulnerable and confused state, but I think a look between them would have done the job more effectively. Yes, they're seeking a bit of comfort at this point in the episode, but to me it feels like they're jumping the shark a little too soon. Which is a lot coming from me, as they're two of my favourite characters and I love the dynamic they share, whether it be romantic or not. I think the revelation that Sadie has hid the warp pad to keep them there was a good choice. To a degree, I think it highlights what Lars means to her, despite how manipulative it was as an action. I think, had the plot left it there, then it would have felt cruel to both characters and would have ruined Sadie a bit in the spectator's eyes. Her grappling and fighting the gem monsters to save a distressed Lars was definitely the right way to end it. While I don't think this was the most plot-heavy episode of the show, I do believe it fully utilised the characters on display and made the most of the unusual island setting. The goal here was to focus on Lars and Sadie and tell a character-driven affair with both of them at the forefront. In that regard, it succeeded so well. I just think the episode should get some more love, as it's one of my favourites. Well, that's just what I think. I would love to hear what you all think in comments down below. If you liked what you saw, then could you please hit that like button and subscribe? It will really help my channel continue to grow. Please stay close as I try to post new content as often as possible.